Hi guys, how you doing? Clay here from Enthusiastic Clay and Get It Done 101. I'm coming at you guys today to answer a question. And here's why. I just had a client reach out to me and ask this question. And you know that whole marketing thing where it's like if you can talk to one person and treat your audience like they're one person, then that's you're doing pretty well, right? You're doing the right thing, I guess. Well, this is a perfect example of that. He reached out. Him and his mastermind had this conversation. It's not a mastermind I'm running. There's another mastermind, and him and a couple guys had this conversation, and they kind of spent a lot of time on this question. And I want to read that specific question to you. It was basically, why did that guy succeed and I didn't, even though I quit my job too? What's missing in my knowledge, my skills, my mindset, and how do I get it? Well, first off, that's the whole point of Get It Done 101. Get It Done 101 talks about that specifically and lays out a 5-part framework that you simply will nail. You will be doing these things, period. But I'm going to summarize it all up into this like really simple thing. I wrote it out for him. I'm actually going to probably just read it to you and let you have it. Hang on one second. Let me scroll down. 1, meditate and journal every day, at least 20 minutes of each. Try to get up to the point of where you're doing 60 minutes of each of those. All right, now why? Why do you need to meditate? You need to meditate and you need to journal for 2 reasons. Step 1 of this whole process, I don't care what class you take, I don't care what you do, step 1 is what is your reason? Why are you doing it? Journaling, writing things out, getting your brain to actually activate all these muscles and do all that stuff. Step 1, and slowing down your thoughts. Slowing down your thoughts so that you have to write them out nice and easy. Answering the question, what do I want? Why? Step 1, you've got to have a reason. Now the meditation's a little bit more esoteric, a little bit, but it comes down to some real root core bottom line stuff. The reason that you meditate, the reason that we meditate, the reason that we recommend meditating is simply because you need to be aware in the moment. What do I mean by that? When you're in the middle of your day, when you're having anxiety about getting this project done, when you're having anxiety because that guy did it and you didn't, you need to be aware anytime you don't feel good. Because if you don't feel good, what is literally happening, now this is the crux, what is literally happening is like your subconscious is distracting you with things that are going to make you focus on not feeling good. So because you're literally looking at this stuff that makes you not feel good and you're not feeling good, you're not doing the stuff that you need to be doing. That's the way it works. The reason that you need to meditate is so that you're aware of as soon as you, and now there's the next part. When that starts, what happens is like a cascade effect. You feel kind of bad because you're thinking about, well, I haven't hit my goal yet, and I need to hit my goal, or I'm not going to hit my goal, or whatever it is. You start feeling bad, and that causes you to feel bad, and that causes you to think about things that make you feel bad, and you start spiraling down this hole. Pretty soon, you're this freaking sack of crap that just feels like a sack of crap because, dang it, you can't get anything done. You're out of shape. Your wife doesn't love you. All this stuff is wrong with the world. Okay, hang on. Point of meditating is so that you can recognize when you start going down that path and you stop yourself. You stop yourself from going down that path and say, I don't want to go down that path. All these thoughts are coming from in here. They're not coming from out there. Yeah, there's some stuff to worry about. They're foreclosing the house. You're going to be behind on your phone bill. Your boss is going to fire you. Whatever. There's stuff out there, but you thinking about it is what's stopping you from taking the actions, right? And that's the point of meditating. You start thinking about this stuff, you feel bad, you catch yourself, you make an active decision. You think, don't react. And you make an active decision to think about the things that you want to shoot for. You think about your goals. You think about that big why. That habit, those habits and those practices are what it's all about. Now, that was just step 1 of the framework, basically, in Get It Done 101. The next one is basically, it's like 2 combined. I'm going to talk about belief circles, and I'm going to talk about targets and goal setting really quick. You have to have the right goals set up. Your big picture why can be this grandiose thing. I want a castle in Germany. Okay, and I want to be able to have my helicopter take me from the castle to the Alps, and I want to be able to snowboard in less than 20 minutes. You know, all this stuff, right? You can have these big picture dreams, but that can't be your daily goal. Your daily goal has to be something that you believe you can do. This brings us back to meditation. You need to be aware of what you believe and don't believe. Belief circles, that's one of the topics and one of the things that we talk about in Get It Done 101. So belief circles are really, really, really important, okay? Belief circles so that you can set the right targets up. The next one's huge. Associations. You have to be spending time with people that are either doing or have done what you want to do. It's that simple. You have to. I host custom masterminds. I build masterminds for people. Let's get you in a mastermind. There's the bottom line. You have to spend more time with people that are going or have gone or are at the place that you want to go than the people that aren't. That doesn't mean you abandon your mom. That doesn't mean you go and you kill your sister. No, I'm not talking about that stuff. But you need to actively decide where you spend your time and energy. Associations includes things like TV, movies, video games, music, anything and everything that comes towards you from this outside world goes through your brain. If you're associating and you're playing video games 3 hours a day, guess what? Especially if it's like Zombie Killer and all this other stuff. Guess what your brain is seeing and doing? It's seeing death and destruction. You have to associate with the right things. And once now those are the basics. You have to do those. This is not a discussion. I'm not asking if you feel like this is a good idea or not. I'm not suggesting that you go develop these habits. I'm telling you flat out that if the question is, why are they doing it and you're not? It's because you don't have the core fundamentals set up. Period. That's the reason. Those things, everything I just talked about, leads to you taking the right behaviors, the right actions on a daily basis. Whatever your business model is, online marketing, multi-level marketing, info products, Amazon products, Kindle publishing, freaking door-to-door knife sales, painting houses. It doesn't matter what your business model is. What matters is that you execute the steps to those business models. That is critical. And you're not going to do those things if you don't set up your foundation. That's why my buddy Dane freaking named his business The Foundation. Because he's all about the mindset. If you have been working at this for 6 months to a year and you have not established significant income, then you know what? Your foundation is not established. That's what you must focus on first. And every time your subconscious tells you, no, you need to be writing a blog post, or you need to be making a cold call, or you need to be doing all this other stuff, and it starts beating you up, and you start beating yourself up because you're not doing those actions, that is because you haven't mastered the foundation to stop yourself from beating yourself up. It's this ugly circle, right? And it's one that you're never, ever, ever going to master. There are Zen Buddhists that spend their lives trying to master this thing that we all have in our heads. What it comes down to are my 5 basic freaking steps. Check it out. I'm going to include a link here somewhere for the free video series that talks about Get It Done 101. This is what it's about, guys. This is why those guys are doing it and you're not. You have to take the right basic actions to build your foundation so that you can continue to take the right actions to take you where you want to go. I hope this helped. Clay again here from Enthusiastic Play, founder of Get It Done 101. Live enthusiastic, man. Live enthused, live empowered, live enabled, live enthusiastically.